Good afternoon. We're going to be playing more Fallout 4. There are mods involved. The mods include one that allows me to craft ammo, one that essentially makes it so fusion cores never run out, and a whole bunch of clothing mods and such of that. There's also mods for taking out some of the uncertainty with the crafting, with the hacking mini games. My previous character had got some sort of glitch, probably from a mod change, so I had to rebuild it. So the changes are, he went to the satellite, got the fusion core there, and he got the power armor that's near that area. Nothing really big there story-wise to learn. It's more of just a general thing. I'm also going to be playing with the classical music in hopes that my VOD, video on demand version, won't get as heavily censored for copyright as my previous stream. So he's the same character, same basic appearance, different name though. He's named Mohammed because I made him to look more Arabish. Other things that are changed, like I said, there'll be new outfits in there. A whole bunch of stuff's been added to crafting. I recently got as a gift, well, not me, my roommate, got as a gift from her boyfriend the ability to, the Ultimate Edition for Fallout New Vegas. Now I just gotta get a hold of the gaudy edition of Fallout 3 and I'll have all of them on this computer, then that will make my streaming better. From here on out, I'm going to try to different couple of days. Star Trek's still going to be on Sunday. I'm thinking I'm going to do Fallout on Saturday and Castlevania on Monday, because Tuesdays and Wednesdays are always days when I'm having to go shopping, stuff like that. So it's becoming more of a hassle, and it's causing issues with the stream releases. The reason I'm going to go with classical music is because all classical music is public domain. So it should be able to go through in VOD. Structures are basically the same as before. I've learned a lot about crafting buildings since we last played, so now I can make much better buildings. I got another mod that's in there to try to reduce the textures a bit, make it run better. It's not doing it so much now. I'm thinking it's because it's having to just get things kicked into gear. Found out a lot more about how to make foundations, stuff like that. So overall, I've learned a lot more about the game, so I should be able to do much more. Let's see where we are. Mission. We're gonna go to do first step. I will warn that I may use the God mode.
This is all much more exciting than domestic life, I assure you.
At points when I just have too much weight capacity. I'm gonna try to keep that down to a minimum, but we'll see. I have to wait and see. Got Codsworth with me instead of dog meat. Eventually, when I get the resources, I'm gonna kit this place out a bit more. I might do the Batmats console command for that, but I haven't decided. But yeah, there's a lot of mods going on in here now. Surprisingly, this game's much more stable modded than Skyrim was. I'm hoping that by the time I get around to playing the Elder Scrolls series, which will be after I've figured out a way to acquire all of them for the PC, I'm going to try and do the playthrough of all of those games as well. For now, I'm going to do Fallout 4. Next Saturday, assuming I can get on early enough, I'll do Fallout 2. I'm gonna go through Fallout 2 and I'm gonna go through Fallout Tactics, but right now I'm gonna be mainly playing Fallout 4 because of the simple fact that it's big right now. It might add more people to my channel. More people means more big games. Because if I get more people, I can theoretically get paid more, and if I can get paid more, I can buy more games, and more games means more streams. It's a self-completing system. As it stands, I'm still waiting to get some patrons, but I understand that I don't have much of a product to go with at the moment, so that's going to take time. If you want to support me at Patreon, go to www.patreon.com/Sequana. It should be Sequana, it might be Sequana1, depending on how they coded it. Okay, let's go talk to this guy.
Unless you're gonna pitch in here, keep a distance. Hey, looking to earn some caps? I could use a hand here if you're all done talking, you know.
I could probably help for a few caps extra.
Just had to push it.
I didn't manage to do it. Okay.
What do you need help with?
The pump isn't in top shape, but it should at least start. There must be some leaky connections flooding me out. Think you could fix them? The leaks will be underwater. Look for bubbles, and you should find them.
Okay, I'm gonna go find it.
I wonder how the quarry flooded. Rainfall, perhaps? Or maybe they dug right into a spring. Find the Geiger counter.
I will say I do kind of like the new way radiation is done in this game. But yeah, I figure if I can stream with the classical music on, then I'll just do that way. Because I know classical music is public domain, because most of it's several centuries old. So why wouldn't it be public domain? But we'll learn soon enough. I'm still fighting for the first video, so I can transfer that over to YouTube. I've been fighting with YouTube to get my latest Star Trek Online video to work. The download keys failing, so I decided to try downloading it one more time, and if that doesn't work, I downloaded the video itself onto my computer. I'm going to try to upload it that way. Maybe it'll work that time. I don't know. But it's just an annoying thing that's been going on for some time. Could be because the holidays, so more people had time off, so YouTube was getting over saturated or whatnot. But who knows? The craftable ammo, I wouldn't say necessarily makes the game easier, but it makes it make more sense, because craftable ammo was in the last game, New Vegas.
You do the honors. Hit that switch on the end of the pump.
New Vegas will be a game that's interesting to play when I get around to it. I'm debating playing Fallout Tactics since I've recently learned that it's largely non-canon. Which would mean just going from Fallout 2 to Fallout 3 and then to New Vegas. But I might still do Tactics as a stopgap measure until I have a workable copy of Fallout 3. I've upgraded the laser musket to the point where I could have upgraded it before, which I think is 4 crank. But yeah, no longer am I slave to fusion cores. I turned it off, but I don't know how to turn mods off. And like I said, we did something because there's just so many freaking locks that even someone like Gopher, who's a fairly well-known modder who always does games like the hardest as he can, suggested this mod just because of the sheer amount of unlocking you have to do in the game. So we have a mod that basically makes the unlocking just a little quicker. This is a great spot. With the right crew, I have no problem keeping this place locked down. Traders run close enough for easy pickings, but not so close that we'll end up skinned. The whole damn thing's filled with water, though. Figures, there's always a catch. Big ass drainage pump looks mostly intact. If I'm lucky, it might still work. Gonna take a closer look tomorrow. Nope, not gonna be easy. Still, the pump is in better shape than you'd think. I'd like to head back to grab some tools, but it's pretty late. I'm gonna tinker with it some before I head to bed tonight. Then I'll head out in the morning. Shouldn't be too hard now. Glad I grabbed that sledge, even if it was a bitch to carry all that this way. Thing was rusted tight. A few good whacks with the sledge cleared the problem right up. Thing made the damnedest sound though. Every time you'd swear something was moving around in there. Was able to get most of the connections patched of all the pipe leaks I could find, besides the ones in the water. All the noises I've been hearing, I'm not setting foot in there. They'll probably head back and drag out one of the new guys over here, make him do it. Is Sully perhaps a raider? I wonder if the pump does eventually pump the water out of the hole.
Hey there. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that started off. Anyway,
Maybe
I
they
still got
dug
some
right
heat
into a
this
spring.
thing. Shouldn't be too hard now, though. Thanks for pitching in. Here's a little something before you clear out. You mind? I'm busy here.
I wonder if Sully is perhaps a raider. But we don't know.
Got it.
Gonna be playing for a couple hours here. Until Twin does her stream. But I do wonder if it ever does get drained out. Maybe if it's after you complete some part of the main story. But yeah, if I end up turning the God Mode code on, it's not because I want the game to be easier, it's because I don't have enough storage space. Oh, another mod that Twin added was one that creates planter boxes, which will make settling some places a little easier because they don't have a lot of dirt, so you can create like a planter box to plant them in. Because it's something that exists in parts of the game, it's just something you weren't able to craft before.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
It's okay. I'm with the Minutemen. I'm here to help.
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Okay. Now I've unlocked this area, I'm gonna go back to our good friend, Sanctuary. I'm going to do some upgrading, build some ammo, and then head over to the place, possibly in power armor. I'll be honest with you, I'd love to get some of these pins. As real pins, because I just think they look kind of cool. Because yeah, I go over to the chemistry bench.
Well done.
And boom, I can make rounds.
At least it's not raining.
I'm out of acid. Just to give myself a good basis, I'm going to do this. Basically, to craft the ammo, you need to get like demolitions, science, gun nut. So you still actually have to work to unlock this stuff. It's just, it's a little bit more forgiving now. Because now that you can make your own ammo, you don't have to worry as much about collecting it. And like I said, I'm fully justifying myself making the ammo, if only for one simple reason. you still actually have to work to get the ammo. You have to level up. You have to be certain levels to access certain things. So in that regard, I don't see it as being too crazy a mod. Yeah, see, like, you have to have, like, Gun Nut 2, Science 3. So there is still some work required in making it. But the base I made here is something you can make just by the stuff you broke down in the area. Because you can get a lot of supplies real quick. They're really the basic sort of supplies, they're not the really fancy ones, but you can get a lot of them. Go to weapons. The other reason I added the whole fusion core thing, or Axe Twin edit, is because you didn't have to worry about that in the other game, so why should I have to worry about it in this one? Though I do understand that it does make the game seem much cheaper when you can just put on power armor whenever you like. Still can get damaged though. So yeah, I basically put mods in to make the game play a bit more like Fallout New Vegas.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Make a
Caps to be
move,
made.
and I'll end the Wastelander.
Got the best armor in these parts.
Let's take a look at what you got, Lucas.
I'll take a look, sure.
Got plenty of stock. Take your pick.
Ah, legendary part. I'll grab it. Holy crap, that's expensive. I may have to break a rule. And give myself money because I wasn't expecting shit to be this expensive. Flavor. Add. Item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll add 100,000. I don't have that outfit or that outfit. Grab that one, that one. And we'll just buy up his entire stock. Accept. Hey, that guy just made a whole crap load of money off of me. I wanted some of this legendary gear because it just seemed like it looked cool. Cause you know me, if I can get unique crap, I'm gonna do what I have to get it. Especially in this case, they have a whole bunch of unique weapons. Like one of my the character I've been playing a lot in the background, she got these two 10mm pistols that are really good. One basically has an endless clip, so however much ammo you have in the clip is how much ammo you can use. See, I'd be okay with the whole draining fusion core if it was only for like the special abilities like dashing, jetpacks, stuff like that. But for the more basic operations, I don't think it should have drained it. Because I look at it, it's like, why give you all the power armor so early if you're not really going to be able to use it because you're having to constantly search for fresh power cores. This doesn't make sense to me. Maybe that's a problem with me as a gamer.
Do this. Here, damn it. Yeah. Stay gone. Yeah?
don't feel pain. That about takes care of that.
Hey,
Can I be of service?
should have run.
God damn, there's a lot of mole rats. I think they were defending a hive or something. Wait, could there be a mole rat queen inside that cave?
Thanks for the help.
Rubbish.
Let's see what we got inside here.
Box away. I was just getting warmed up.
Alright, there we go. That's a whole lot of mole rats. I like that there's a lot of spaces like that in the game. Just little open spaces where you can do shit like that. As you can see, I redecked it out in the military paint. Though I do wonder if Codsworth has more storage capacity than Dogmeat, because, you know, robot. Much like Star Trek Online, a good chunk of the time that's used up is just getting places. Which is why I like fast travel. That's one variation of that weapon. My power armor can still get damaged. It can still be killed. So it's basically just a slight combat advantage. Okay. Where's my lasers? Super duper Mart. Can I go inside of it? The guy had a fat man. I'm glad I was able to take him out. I got wrecked by that fat man. It's shoddy for now. I wish the gore factor of the classic games would come back. I like the idea of just blasting out a segment of someone's torso.
speed, sir. Here we are.
How do you think things are between us?
A difficult inquiry, sir. I wonder the same thing myself. Things have certainly changed, and not for the better.
Your thoughts?
A photon checks into a hotel, and the bellhop asks if she has any luggage. The photon replies, "No, I'm traveling light."
That was it.
All right, then.
Hey,
Sir?
Yes, there is. I believe so.
Right then.
I think it's on. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. Gotta go repair this suit of armor and deposit some stuff in storage. Though, of course, with all nude mods, it's only for the girl right now. He sucks.
Yeah?
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
heads up.
Mr. Mohammed,
worse. But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
I don't have a list per se, but I can tell you, I can have Twin send you one. Well, I do know we have one that adds a whole bunch of new armors to this crafting station. One that adds cut-off jeans. One that basically lets you take the special head and such ability and torso abilities of the power armor and build them for your regular character to wear, as well as building ammo. We have one that shortens the textures a bit, so that the game loads a bit better. We have this one which makes the vault suit look kinda Tron-y. The mod here to make the leather armor look like the bomber jacket. We got a mod on that makes it so fusion cores don't run out. Mods that allow upgrades to various things, like the Minuteman outfit here. You can actually upgrade it to be in line with the vault suit.
Why ever would I have a nude mod?
Hello, Twin of the B Clan. Turkey.
Or I can go see what meat we have.
I think all we have left in the fridge is turkey, chicken, and ground meat. being able to add asbestos lining and stuff to outfits that don't normally get it means you can have a little bit more customization over your look.
Yeah, basically, I looked at the game and I thought to myself, Bethesda, you're not the boss of me.
Fine. Fashionable glasses. Not just glasses. Fashionable glasses. Plus, having all of this stuff to upgrade means I level up faster. And we do want to level up faster. Left arm. I would do stabilize, but I'm not high enough level, so we'll just build the other stuff. Asbestos lining is one of the best things you can build because it makes it so shit can't be set on fire. And now I'm level 10.
Look at that!
Problem with mods is they can take up, they have weight. So that could be problematic in terms of trying to keep your craft yourself underweighted. But the asbestos lining adds a 15% defense, a 15 defense to energy attacks, as well as prevents shit from being set on fire. And the last thing you want to do is be set on fire. It will just end badly for you.
Yeah, reminder to you guys, I will be streaming tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing a little thing. Like I said, I'm going to try to do my streams Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from now on, just to, because of shit always happening on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in this house. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that like 6:30. I was planning on getting more accomplished storyline-wise, but well, crafting got in the way.
It's a good start, and it shows off some of the stuff that will be in the stream. That's not there normally.
Yeah. True, true. Let's see. I love the fact that your character literally has a sewing machine attached to this thing.
Whose character are you?
Mohammed, my string character.
Where are you two boys?
Crazy, crazy Craigslist ads. And it also allows you to add mods to outfits you never would have been able to before. Slow. You been kissing some prospectors while I wasn't around?
Just music.
Well, I figured the classical music is the only music that might be safe to play, because all classical music is public domain.
That is true.
Despite what some people in political offices are trying to do, is they want all public domain classical music to be put under the domain of the U.S. government.
So that they can get paid every time it's used.
Yes.
Because greed.
Because that's what happens
Boy,
when
if
you
only
have...
you can make this music play it like really awesome scenes.
Because that's what happens when you have an unregulated capitalist state. Is they try to do shit that's patently illegal.
Do you agree?
Yes. Being able to play this music at, like, epic scenes would be best. This is like the most over-the-top music ever to be playing while someone's just doing customizing shit.
And remember, guys, you heard it here.
And remember, tiddlywinks are not your friend.
There goes Tim following everyone else.
And also remember, never do whippets without support from your background folks. For the quick eject mag for this, for the pistol, especially if you're doing an auto pistol like this one.
hold yourself to too high a standard. When it comes to screaming full out, you never know what the episode is going to be.
Yeah.
The popularity of it, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Vault Loot show up in the game officially.
Though, all the stuff involved in her story would probably not be allowed.
Right. Until the mod, of course.
Yes, quite. Let's do a muzzle brake. I think that'd be better for a sniper rifle. Fluff cat!
Alright, when you're done playing your pencils. And when you're done scratching. Yeah, you worry about that.
Drum magazine. No, he's been mostly well behaved. Because it just seems fitting for an automatic weapon to have a drum mag. If you go with this, it just kind of sprays a jet of cold. With this, it sprays cold pebbles.
Weird.
And they fire strangely fast.
You know what it looks like you're shooting? You know those frozen yogurt ball things?
Oh yeah.
I forget what they're called.
Dippin' Dots?
Yeah. It looks like you're shooting everything with Dippin' Dots. On the 44. Potentially the most powerful.
Very happy, sir. And I should know.
Yes, you're quite clever, Mr. Codsworth.
Did you give him the hat?
I don't have it on this character. So I
Well,
cannot.
you will. When you do. Oh my.
Time to set up a refrigerator.
You're like, this is my house. I can walk around my town.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The site never lies.
Oh yeah? Did it tell you this would grow?
Oh my.
Hey, she's about old enough for him. Still robbing the cradle, technically. I'm a terrible person.
Would you believe there's a mod that adds like 3-4 times as much stuff as this?
I would believe that because there's always mods to add more stuff.
The problem is the person who made it used a create mod creator, that's technically
illegal.
No, it just causes save corruptions.
Yay! Save corruptions!
And I did not think we wanted that.
Is that a vending machine? Trying to find.
I see you've been enjoying another of my little contributions.
What are you talking about?
Being able to have things modded, placed where they can clip a little.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be 100% precise. And the game has some really bizarre, absurd levels of preciseness when it comes to placing objects.
Where is a refrigerator? God dang nabbit.
It should be under...
Containers, maybe?
I think it's under containers.
I know it doesn't actually work as a refrigerator, but it's a good way to store aid items I'm not going to use.
And I thought to myself, like, if you got power running, why wouldn't you want a fridge? It's the right timer.
Mole rat meat! Meat mole rat!
I bet it tastes like chicken.
Because everything tastes like chicken, because the Matrix doesn't know how to make things taste different.
I can't wait for a mod to have a working motorcycle.
That probably happened.
You don't need the sight to see that you've done real good for these people.
You don't need the sight to see that I've got the best abs ever.
Fallout 3 New Vegas had working cars.
True.
With mods.
Speaking of which, I want to show you guys something crazy we can do. If it'll load.
It'll load, don't worry. It doesn't get you start up. Remember?
True. I go to body. Because something Twin added allowed for much more extreme.
That's the way it works for the males too?
Yeah, it looks like it works to add even more muscle mass than they normally have.
That's an unforeseen side effect that I can live with.
I mean, it's not quite as extreme as with the girls, but it is definitely noticeable. Yeah, store all.
As opposed to the opposite.
The only time you get a store all button is with junk. at a workbench.
Now, Ebony, since you're available, I'll go ahead and ask you to give me kind of an idea of what I'm working with. It's Saturday. Now, inevitably, the other day I'm going to show for my Friday-Saturday stream will be on Monday. Now, do you want me to go ahead and leave Saturday's stream as is and show Fridays on Monday, or do you want me to go ahead and show Fridays tonight and Saturdays Monday?
Okay, so this is meant to be a close range shotgun. It's going to go in the pistol category. Okay, so I'm going to need 38. Cell 45 10 mil shell. And now I pop that back on. And we'll go finish the mission we started.
Splendid! You can tackle anything in that.
I still say the laser musket should have been an infinite weapon. Just with its crank system. I'm not careful, I might have to fight extra ghouls here. Potentially up in here.
Ah, you're in Mexico.
Yep. What is my strength level right now? Technically, I have 12 strength right now. Craziness.
This mission.
Picking up hostile lights. Sir, something's afoot.
Yeah.
Nice. See, Kilgore is a guy that knows how to get things done.
Gotta get away from the body as quickly as possible, cause reasons.
I have a buzzsaw with your name on it.
You guys didn't see nothing.
You're here somewhere.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Are we still having fun?
Okay, where are you, bitch?
Though admittingly, as long as you don't linger on it and zoom in, it should be good.
Come on, pop back up, bitch.
Yeah, I know some people didn't like that sound. Me, I find that ka-ching rewarding after I pop someone's head.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, because it means you're doing shit.
Of course, there's all kinds of sound replacers for it. Someone has a replace with groovy.
That would only work if you're playing the Bruce Campbell looking motherfucker.
playthrough for children for a kid playthrough. But of course, I don't think a kid playthrough is gonna work until they manage to be able to do alternative start mods.
Yeah.
Which is usually one of the earliest mods that comes up when the Get gets released.
No, I think it would be a cool alternate start mod. Sean.
Yeah, that is true. Of course, it requires quite a bit of retooling. But that's what modding is for. Clive Cross is a great companion, but he gets a little crazy with that flamethrower, doesn't he?
Hey, fire is friend, not food.
Not this time.
Well, unless you're one of those people who eat fire. Does that mean it literally tastes like burning?
Tiger agrees. Knows something about eating.
Don't you die on me! Now! At least try to give us a challenge! I'm just kidding.
Damn, Codsworth! You be hardcore and shit!
Oh, don't mess with his family.
Where's my family?
I have not seen Harrison Ford one yet. I have not.
Or a Liam Neeson one.
Liam Neeson, I think I saw one that wasn't very good.
Guess they didn't have a particular set of skills.
Someone said Liam Neeson is the only person they can see playing a live-action Big Boss.
Yes.
I can kind of see it.
I could see it a little bit.
I mean, we've seen him with a beard before. And you can probably rock the eye patch. Yeah, people were saying, oh, where does Metal Gear go now?
To the moon.
No, we're still waiting for Dragon's Dogma to get there.
Ah! Top.
Someone said they could totally see a game set in World War II playing as the boss.
The one who trained Big Boss?
Yeah.
That'd be kinda cool.
It'd be interesting to play as a game through her viewpoint. Plus, it would technically be the first Metal Gear game with a main female protagonist.
True.
And before anyone says, oh, we can't play as a woman, it's like, she's no woman, she's the boss. She transcends gender, or race, or religion, or anything. Another person said they could always see them doing another Revengeance game.
Yeah, with Quiet as the lead.
We do not know where Quiet is gonna go. And of course I was referring to writing, since technically Revengeance had sort of an open ending.
Interesting.
Of the man who could be solved.
Thanks to the technology of General Atomics, water has no peril for me.
Codsworth. You silly galoot.
You know there's gonna be a mod to put him in a synth body.
And then that mod will be followed up by a mod to have sex with said synth body.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Cause everything gets down to fucking when it comes to mods.
Now, you've probably not noticed, but you can outright see one of the mods I added. No more fog indoors.
You got it. Go. Come out and fight. Yeah.
Well, one of the characters you meet in the game is literally a Mrs. Nanny put inside a synth body.
True.
And we know Andy's units can fall in love.
Kinky.
Because you actually run into one that helps at the school in Diamond City, and you talk her into just giving in to her impulses. So just go for it. And so her and the human teacher get married.
Nice.
So it's like, yeah, I'm all for artificial intelligence having happy existences.
Codsworth, I need you.
Look alive.
I need you to store my shit.
Here, sir. I could have totally seen John Cleese voicing it.
Yes, John Cleese's Codsworth would have been amazing.
As is, the actor playing him is clearly channeling him.
Oh yeah. So, is everybody having fun watching me play this game? It's like, so why are you putting all this stuff on Codsworth? It's like, what do you think I bring companions along for? They're storage space!
Now my character is
I'm all in.
kind of, possibly in a relationship with Piper, but that may not stick.
Kinky.
Because I have not yet met the, synth that the internet is going gaga over. Apparently, the Piper camp and the Curie camp are bitter enemies. For who is greatest waifu?
Let's go upstairs.
Up. But then again, you know how waifu wars go.
It's always ugly.
Yeah. And then of course you've got the one person who says, why can't I have both?
Ah, that guy.
I have not seen it happen yet, Rumi, but I am totally waiting to see the person who tries to justify being with most characters by saying, well, she's a synth, which means she might as well be a vibrator. And you can't cheat on someone with a vibrator.
I don't know how good that vibrator is.
I'm not even trying!
You take care of the folks down there, Codsworth. I'll deal with stuff up
I
here.
am totally waiting to see the person who tries to justify it by saying they're a little more than a sexual aid with a personality.
Nice. Grognak.
By the way, I made a tweak to that costume.
Shoot them all!
It's a good tweak, you just won't be able to use the screen.
Topless.
Topless. It's like, why should the male version be the other one just be topless? You're a barbarian!
Nothing but shell run.
People were not turned off by boobs. Us as a society would be in an odd spot.
You can't access a computer while in power armor.
No, well, you can't access most computers without power armor. For some reason, you can access some. I don't know what the rhyme or reason to it is, though.
I think they're at one of the entrance ways that you can hear enemies through to, but you can't get to.
You better run.
Setting up shop. Gunfire's finally quieted down. I suppose that means either Lonnie or Grizzle wiped out the last of the ghouls, or they're currently serving as someone's meal. By now, Lexington is secure. Stumped. Nothing is working. The old woman, she used to just huff jet, pop some pills, and then she'd start babbling, spouting a vision after vision. Now they all turned out true. The raiders burning down the town, the killing of the parents, stealing of kids, stealing me. I remember the look in her eyes when she saw my fate. Kid, you're gonna be a monster. All true. If I could get that sort of power, that sight, the Commonwealth, the other games, no one would be a player. But nothing is working. Maybe I need to try upping the dosage. I'm gonna need another bucket. It's not the chems. They're just a trigger for the sight. It's me. I'm the problem. I wish I had realized that before my arms looked like pincushions, but at least it's a new lead. I need subjects. Experiments continue. With still no success with the rumor of free chems has brought plenty of new recruits. Ranks are nearly back to where they were before we cleaned out Lexington. Lonnie thinks it's a waste of time, but we need to spend our time building up our defenses. Lonnie doesn't make decisions, I do. She does seem to be enjoying her new position, though. Maybe another dose of Psycho will get her visions firing. She's here. Grizzle says there's a caravan headed this way. Some joker in a cowboy hat with a laser musket. 3 civilians and a frail old woman dressed like a fortune teller. It's her. I know it's her. I sent Grizzle to collect her. I wonder if she'll recognize me. Of course she will. She saw this coming after all. Deactivate lights. Damn, these giving character a nice ass. Like, you can get really nice asses in this game, male or female.
Look out, here we come. I do think the mod actually affected the males too to an extent.
Yeah, it looks like it affected them somewhat, but it didn't go to the extremes.
But it did give them a nice butt.
Actually know how to fucking use power armor.
People are saying that is what points out that the Mayo playthrough is a canon on.
Yeah.
But of course,
canon is loose in Bethesda games.
Yeah. Although this one's the most canonicity and plot that we've seen. And that upsets quite a few people.
Stop running away, lady.
You know, I look at that particular outfit, the change I made, and that, to me, it makes sense.
Okay.
Living in the wild like this.
Cut that out! Here's what a scrap! Are we still having
Oh, he's definitely channeling some Pythoners.
Automated message repeating. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization arcs, Farron, 9-5.
What?
Our unit has a state casualty, and we're running low on supplies.
Something with the Brotherhood of Steel, it sounds like.
Yep. Remember the girl I said was trapped, surrounded by ghouls?
Yeah.
Her. She lasted a while. As soon as you find her last message.
No, I'm not done with you. Not even in the slightest.
Like, damn, Cogsworth!
I gotta take you with me sometime.
You got some serious bloodlust there, boyo.
Well, he spent 210 years tending to a busted down house. The guy got the need to kill.
He's got a need to do something.
That's some pent up aggression. Constantly telling himself, it's not their fault, it's not Master's fault, so I'm gonna take it out on them. What?
Das Boot. You know, I have no issue with the nudity mod. The simple fact is, who the hell is gonna have all these fancy underwears after a nuclear war?
Very true. And if they're gonna have underwear at all, it's gonna look very basic, very rustic.
Yeah. Like freaking loincloths, basically. Okay, where am I getting shot from?
Well, look at your little radar.
Come on, where are you?
Up on your radar?
They decided we were too much trouble.
Still kicking? Jeez!
Aha. Fail, Nobra!
Go shoot.
Well, now I can go to Tenpens.
Do you agree they should have at least done something like they did with Saints Row and Dragon Age Inquisition? As in having multiple voice choices?
Yeah, that would have been nice. But this is also Bethesda's first time doing a voiced game, so you gotta allow for some inconsistencies.
The way I look at it, it's like they skipped on a lot of everything else, and they could have. What's up, dude?
Hey, buddy.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of them.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, Fred.
I'm also an idiot. Transfer.
Is Ebony even there?
Ebony, are you still awake, dear? Lagging, 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 lagging. It lags all the time. Yeah, she's still there. Just quiet. She's probably playing Final Fantasy 14. Because she's always playing Final Fantasy 14. I need some materials to build turrets for the place. Hey, Codsworth. What did the robot say to the dead guy? Click. Like, not always, just most times.
I'm gonna give you the choice of how tonight goes, Ebony.
Yeah, since you're like the only person who's 100% loyal to us. You're the only one who shows up at pretty much every stream. Which makes you dumbass.
May shows up at every stream.
Not all of my streams.
Ah. Well, I gave you
Employment opportunities await at Cambridge Polymer Lab. Competitive salary and...
You hear what happened to that Abernathy girl?
Then yes, she does show up at every one of your streams.
I don't know how they carry on with something like that.
Damn vultures. It's better to just let them take what they want.
Looking for a new career in science?
I'm sorry, that guy sounds like Kip. There, that should be enough defenses for them.
Since I'm going to go ahead and show this week's Friday and Saturday stream, I thought I would give you the choice of how I went about this. Should I just stick to the normal schedule and have Saturday's stream tonight, being Saturday, or should I show Friday's stream tonight and move Saturdays to Monday?
How close can I get? Well, it still lists me as having cleared the plant. Hey, but maybe when she dies I can get some power armor parts off of her. I know it's a rather mercenary way to look at things. So we can finish Bima!
Okay. Friday it is.
Damn, I think I got a little too intense there.
Well, yeah.
And then you gotta do Saturdays on Monday?
Yeah. As long as Touch is okay with it, we can do Monday's stream Tuesday.
Oh, Touch is oblivion.
Oy.
Am I evil? Not technically speaking.
That's right, we have about 2 more years.
Ah! Sprinting in power armor! It's a beautiful thing.
Especially when you get that perk. Where it literally just bulldozes everything.
Automated message.
And then you get rocket. That's what you're calling the race?
Yeah.
Good luck, there are lots of fat things. But then you got your own backup.
And we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station. Automated message.
He did kind of look like a post-apocalyptic Dr. Doom in the loading screen.
Authorization ARCS failing 9-5. Our unit has escaped casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our
Still with me there,
at
buddy.
Cambridge Police Station.
And he's actually one of the one of the easier people to get high admiration with, because basically you just have to choose diplomatic options.
This is Scribe Halen
Which
to
you
any
do
unit in
most of the time,
transmission
anyway.
range.
It's like, why burn any of those new bridges?
Authorization ARCS, Farah 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies.
Oh yeah, once BEMA is over, we'll probably be back to watching some of the movies.
Automated messenger.
Haven't heard any announcement about...
Hey, Naze, are you actually 2,000 years old?
Haven't heard any news about a new season of BEMA, but who knows?
Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. Requesting support or evac from our position.
We may have a problem.
This is the other radio station.
Send them back to hell! Over there! Get him! Cease fire! Hold up. I think we're not getting past me!
So Friday's stream is tonight, Hayes. Which means you will get your Geki Ranger filled.
Tango down!
We appreciate
Now
the
I just have
assistance,
to
civilian.
see if I can
What's your
convince
business
a bunch of our new viewers to take a chance. Much like that Leap of Faith video
Before I
my
answer,
current viewers
will you tell
made.
me who you are?
In due time. If you want to remain in our compound, I suggest you answer my question first.
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of getting yourself ejected from the compound. Are you from a local settlement?
He's a companion character.
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
And yet he doesn't notice that I'm in a full set of T-45 armor.
How did mankind abuse technology?
Before the Great War, science and technology became more of a burden than a benefit. The atom bomb, bioengineered plagues, and FEV are clear examples of the horrors that technological advancement had wrought. We're here to make sure that never happens again.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased that you agree. There are very few, outside the Brotherhood, who appreciate the gravity of the situation we're facing as a species. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
It's a good plan. If we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities.
I think he's in T-60 armor.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what the
take Reese
Brotherhood
inside
uses.
and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself.